She can punch, and I don't think she's going to have to look for Hernandez, but Hernandez is tough.
Tough, yes, even in her only loss to Layla McCarter. She fought very, very tough. That was her only defeat. She's got the physical disadvantages going here that you saw from the tail of the tape. And she was like many boxers, got into it very basically to lose weight. She said she was a fatty, 5 foot, 165 pounds.
Yeah. She's been down as low as 119. She fights tonight at 133, which she says is her walking around weight. She's more comfortable, she says, at 126. There's Hallback with a nice combination.
Chevelle Hallback fought a terrific fight here in her last bout, one we had for you, in which she defeated Terry Blair.
There's a cut over the left eye of Hernandez already. Nice combination from Hallback.
Hallback all business. Melissa went in there to be a showwoman, and but it's Hallback who's putting on the show here in round one.
Being the showstopper. Well, nice combinations for Hallback. Hallback is one of those fighters who it seems can be almost as good as she wants to be. She's got to the doorstep on many occasions. Has just never been able to get through the door. She always seems to not fight up to her abilities when she gets to a championship fight. Right now it's not real serious, but it is in a place where it could be so. Good shot by Hernandez.
Yeah, she needs to turn it around here a little bit. Hallback came out here full of confidence and looked to overpower Hernandez. So much bigger. She looks bigger and stronger.
Quite sure what Hallback was looking at that time. She looked to her right and threw a punch.
Melissa, as you can tell, quite a pip.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe small in size, but big in personality.
She says, I want to be women's boxing. She described Chevelle Hallback today as a veteran who still has some juice. I thought this could get her over the top and really get her into the picture. Being one of the best in women's boxing.
Yeah, she talked about the fact, she said it's Hurricane versus Fist of Steel. So it's like Rocky and Apollo. Doing a little bit more business here in round two.
Hallback has become a real good, experienced pro down through the years. We saw her many years ago. Barry and I did a fight with Chevelle. It was on the undercard of a men's card in Las Vegas. I think Jesse James Leon fought in the main event. She fought Laura Serrano, an undefeated champion at the time. Chevelle, nobody had ever heard of her. She only had a handful of fights. Wasn't expected to do anything, really. But she gave a terrific account of herself that night, even though she lost the decision. And that was a Fight of the Year candidate.
Yeah. She always seems to be in those kinds of fights. Here in the second round, Hernandez doing a pretty nice job. And she's getting off first in the second round. Hallback clearly the heavier-handed puncher.
But Hernandez is getting into the fight now, using some movement, very lateral movement, moving her head now a little bit, making Hallback miss. See, nice defensive work. Hallback missing everything.
Yes. A much better round. Real turnaround here for second round for Hernandez. Criticisms of Hernandez by some of her peers is that she spends too much time posturing and not enough time fighting. She's doing a little of that here. Nice combination. Pretty good second round, I thought, for Melissa Hernandez.
I thought the 2 rounds couldn't have been more dissimilar.
Yeah. Fight even, so what?
And believe me, Barry, after the first round, I thought Hernandez looks like she might get blown out of here.
Yeah, me too. She's got Hallback missing. Hallback right there with the left hand.
She seemed to have some fun in that second round, Melissa.
Yeah.
Now Hallback getting to business and not missing so much this round. Chevelle got very wild in that second round.
But again, you can just see, just by watching these two, and certainly our first fight too, nice combination by Hernandez, how the skill level in women's boxing has improved.
Oh yeah, there's no question. One thing I think Hernandez too, Barry, has done a nice job of figuring out how to get to Chevelle, despite her reach disadvantage that she's in there, that long range. I mean, you take a look at the two of them when they line up and when they're at long range, you think Hernandez could never get in there and land from from a distance.
Very quick, nice combination again. Got there with the right hand.
Chevelle might be well served by just continually throwing that jab out.
Now, the one thing you really don't like to see is she keeps her hands down low all the time, and it's maybe she can get away with it here, but it's somewhere along the line that's going to rear its ugly head. You hate to see fighters fall into habits like that. And again, another good round and a headbutt right at the end. Is paying the price a little bit too. There's a red mark right above her brow from that, but it's not really bleeding. There's a little swelling, however, where that cut was.
She comes back out very aggressive here in the fourth round, the most aggressive we've seen her from the start of a round. Looking to get off first.
Which she's done for the last 2 rounds. Right hand.
Oh, Hallback is loading up.
Yeah.
Hallback is looking very comfortable in there now and is looking to pot shot her with power punches.
Hallback with her hands at her sides. That's where she's throwing punches from. The eyes of Hallback.
Hernandez can't find the target. Hallback looks to her right and down at her feet.
Yes. I mentioned that in the first round. Hernandez hanging in there though. Kind of weathered the storm. Now has picked up the pace herself again.
Oh, if you got to pick the 30 seconds to win in a fight, pick the last 30 seconds of the round.
We're coming back. Last fight.
I gave the round to Hallback because I felt that she landed the power punches in the round.
Yeah, I also gave it to Hallback.
But then again, I couldn't have been more wrong in our first bout. Hallback in that last round may have actually gotten a little too comfortable. I imagine you could see she was getting very confident, and she thought she had things so in control that she allowed Hernandez to get back in the round.
Be able to do any business thus far here in round 5. That opened the cut up. That was a right hand, wasn't a big punch, but it opened the cut up more than it's been in this fight. Although the blood not flowing into the eye of Hernandez, it's alongside the eye, right at the corner. Still, it's something to be concerned about.
I'm never sure where Chevelle Hallback is looking, but it never seems like she's looking at her opponent.
No, it's true. Hernandez picking the pace up here. Again, a